X represents Saturn, which represents death. 3, the 0 doesn't mean anything, so it's 3. Well, why is that important? This is the Kabbalistic tree of life. The number 3, right here, is Saturn, whom the Phoenicians called Israel. I Hate Mondays, a true story of school shooter Brenda Spencer. Now, there was a song called I Hate Mondays, or I Don't Like Mondays, or I Hate Mondays, or whatever. So here's the lyrics to it. The silicone chip inside her head gets switched to overload, and nobody's going to go to school today. She's going to make them stay at home. And Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold, and he can see no reason because there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to be shown? But if you look at what her statement was after she got done shooting these kids, Brenda Spencer is often regarded as the first modern school shooter in the United States. A reporter reached her by phone while she was still in the house after the shooting. That was all set up, and asked her why she committed the crime. She reportedly answered, "I don't like Mondays," because this song was used to program her. That song was written for that episode. In other words, all of these people that are involved in music are all part of CIA. CIA is run by the Jews. So they write a song, they take the song, and they use it as a trigger. Interesting word considering it's a shooting. They use it as a trigger. So when they hear that song, that compartment that I told you about in the mind brings forward that alter, that other character. The person that really resides in that brain goes dormant. And so this person, the alter, does the shooting. Then the alter returns back, and the other person comes forward, getting the blame for it. You see? This is how this works. And so they have triggers. They can be colors, they can be numbers, they can be words, they can be symbols, but they're triggers. This is how this works. And once you understand the science behind it, the occult science, not some bullshit video off of a YouTube or a BitChute, about aliens and crap. This is how this works. Again, these eyes are people that have been programmed. These people have no will of their own. So while you're pointing the finger at them, it's the dudes behind them that are doing it. These people are actors, for lack of a better word, except they don't have the way that you understand an actor is you watch a sitcom or a movie. They're not that kind of actors. These fuckers are in it for life. They have to be 100% controlled because they could blow the whole system out of the water by saying the wrong thing. So they damn sure ain't gonna let somebody just walk out there and start blabbing. Trump is controlled as much as any of them. The Mickey Mouse head is the logo for all of this crap because it represents Disneyland, which is a fake reality that's created in the mind of the child. I'm going to show you how big this is right now. Oh, just so we're clear, where it says the silicone chip inside her head gets switched to overload, no, there's no chip in her head. What that's saying is she's programmed. So just as a refresher, I just wanted to go over this so you understand who's running this pedo farm. I showed you this last time, but just to refresh your memory. There's a piece of pizza which represents pedophilia. There's 5 eyes on here. These 5 eyes are the 5 major Western governments that run the pedophile industry. So we'll start here. America. Let's go with a better color than that. I don't want to use that. I don't want to do. Use blue. America. Who else? never my strong suit, by the way. Did terrible. The only thing I did good in school on was speech and art.
So good, bro. Respect.
Canada. I think that's how you spell it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And Australia. Again, I forgot to capitalize. You see why? This is why I always got F's in spelling. Those are the 5 major. And the 6th I that rules over all of these is, don't be surprised, Israel. And then we have the satanic inverted pentagram. The black star is also known as the black star of Saturn. And this symbol right here that symbol right there is a symbol for all of it, all the mind programming. And I'll get to that in other videos. You see the square with 4 dots? That is the entire center of this whole thing. Also, before I forget, this here, that's the eclipse. And that is what happens to the mind. The left and the right brain overlap each other and short each other out. Boom, see, they fuse electromagnetically from the act of sodomy. And the 2 sides create one center, which people call the third eye. But it's really a singularity. And then you're hooked into the system, which is mother. And once you're in there, you ain't getting out. See, I just want to throw this in real quick. Even this guy with all the money and all of that shit that you've been told, Bill Gates, they get dressed up like a little girl when he's a boy. Or is he a boy? Maybe he's a woman playing a boy. What they're implying here, notice the color, and the balloons that look just like a dick and 2 nuts. That kid was sodomized. All of these people are under the control of what's behind them, which are the archons, which we'll get to that, but just thought you might want to see Bill Gates at his finest. And if you notice,